right now at 5.
FDA is working with Pfizer and Moderna to allow boosters for these vulnerable people.
Plans for a COVID vaccine booster and new concern for school safety.
It's extremely frightening. I mean, I hear this every day.
Tonight, Broward schools coping with tragedy amid the summer surge.
Just 6 days before the start of the school year, the staff at 3 Broward schools are in mourning.
Yeah, 3 teachers and a teacher's aide died in a 24-hour period at a time when Broward Schools was taking up the mask issue that made national headlines. We have CBS 4 News team coverage right now on the pandemic tonight. Austin Carter will have more on booster shots in just a moment, but we begin with Joel Waldman at Broward Schools headquarters. Joel?
Good afternoon to you. So far, the names of those teachers and the schools that they worked at have not been identified. The Florida Education Association keeps stats on COVID-related deaths in schools. They say that 50 educators have died since the beginning of the pandemic and 12 students. And sadly, tonight, we need to report that that number has grown. When it comes to picking its victims, COVID-19 does not discriminate. The vicious virus, in less than 1 day this week, between Tuesday and Wednesday, claiming the lives of 3 Broward County school teachers and 1 of its assistant teachers.
In a 24-hour span, we had an ESP pass away, a teacher at her school also pass away, another teacher at another elementary school pass away, and another teacher at a high school.
You'd think this stunning number of educators dead from COVID in such a short time period with less than 1 week before school begins would be unfathomable. But Broward Teachers Union President Anna Fusco says she hears about such tragedy way too often.
It's extremely frightening. I mean, I hear this every day, whether it's somebody in Broward County or somebody throughout the state of Florida, and being the union president, we're the 5th largest union teachers, union in the country.
The teachers, ironically, all dying around the same time Broward County School Board voted to defy Governor DeSantis' order to drop the mask mandate. Knowing what we just learned, some prescient comments from this young student.
We don't have this. Many more people will die. I can die if people do not have their masks on.
Despite the dangers, the governor's sticking to his guns.
Obviously, we believe that the parent, rather than the government, should ultimately be able to make that decision.
The Broward Teachers Union president relieved the board chose its own move when it comes to masks.
We got a little bit of relief because we're going to keep all the protocols and mask wearing, hand sanitizing, cleanliness of the schools, extra sanitizing.
Now, she talks about extra sanitizing, but one thing that really worries her, she says, is social distancing. The average size of the classroom from kindergarten through 12th grade is somewhere between 18 and 25 students. Some electives could have upwards of 60 students, so they are very concerned about social distancing. Meanwhile, sadly, you'll hear about another teacher's assistant whose health is not doing so well thanks to COVID. And we'll also hear from the Florida Education Association. All that coming up at 6 o'clock. Reporting live from Fort Lauderdale, Joel Waldman, CBS 4 News.
Joel, thank you.